is a new day. Pull your bridges up and tie your shoelace. Don't worry about them haters, send them bouquets. Get that dough in a few ways. Pack your tears up inside your suitcase. Cause it's a long ass road. Sometimes it's overbearing, feels.
Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Alvin Brown. Welcome to Soulful Saturday. This is part of the week where we're going to focus on the soul. We're going to go inside the temple and we're going to nourish the soul. Each week we talk about 3 topics: mind, body, and soul. Monday, it's Monday Mindset, where we do a little checkup from the neck up. Wednesday is Hump Day Hustle. And today, Hump Day Hustle is about the body. And today, it's about the soul. We talk about the soul because I want all of us in this community to drive hard to get to our goal, but I don't want us to lose anything. I don't want to lose our body, our health, our friends, family, and most of all, what makes us authentic. So that's what we talk about today. So during the week, what I've been doing is I've been really focusing on certain books that I'm going to feature in my seminar, but I also want to focus those books in my library that has helped me to develop personally, professionally, and spiritually. And so for Soulful Saturday this week, I chose, and you can see it on my Instagram if you're following me, my Instagram, my Facebook. Each week I give you 1 minute of a little nugget of information to help spark your brain, to help stimulate your soul, whatever it might be. Whatever I can do to share information with you to help you get to that next level, that's what I do. So check me out on my Instagram, my social media, if you want to catch me during the week. It's alvin.b.brown, and it's also Journey to Personal Greatness. Those are my 2 Instagram handles. And on Twitter, it's Self Mastery, and on Facebook, it's Journey to Personal Greatness and the Center for Healing. All right, so that's it. All right, so here's a book we talked about this week, The Mindful Athlete, Secrets to Pure Performance, written by George Mumford. Really good book. I'm not going to say too much. I'm going to let the videos speak for me, and then I'll be back. Check it out. Everybody, what's going on? Rise and shine. All right, brand new week, new thought, and a new book to recommend to you for your library. All right, here it is, The Mindful Athlete, Secrets to Pure Performance. It's written by a guy named George Mumford. He used to work with mostly with Phil Jackson, with the LA Lakers and the Bulls with Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. And he helped to turn that team around. Phil Jackson is a huge advocator and a practitioner of mindfulness meditation. So he brought George in to help him to promote meditation, getting the mindfulness in the athletes, because he knows that leads to massive focus and huge performance. And you know what, the Lakers and the Bulls, they're legendary. So that's what I want to introduce to you. I want to bring the whole idea of this mindfulness, why you should incorporate it. And that's why I believe in doing it as part of your mind, body, and soul to help you get to peak performance. That's all I care about. So at the end of the day, let me introduce this book. Have a great week. Peace and love. Hey everybody, what's going on? Rise and shine. All right, so we're talking about the book, The Mindful Athlete by George Mumford, Secrets to Pure Performance. All right, so check it out. Here's a great concept. I've heard it before. He's repeating the book, and Viktor Frankl from Man's Search for Meaning also brought it up. All right, stimulus and response. Here's what meditation does, adding meditation to your routine. You have a stimulus, so that's something that irritates you, or something from the outside environment, and you have your response to it. Oftentimes, if the gap between the two is too small, you're going to feel a stimulus and you're going to respond, and sometimes not the way you want it to respond. Most times it's not the way you want to respond. So in athletics and people who are really moving forward, you're going to set a goal, the stimulus, you're going to hit a lot of things that are going to interrupt you, and you want to quit. The space between meditation causes you not to quit and to think about options that you have. The pain, you don't want to quit. You don't want the reaction. Build a gap. Everybody, what's going on? Rise and shine, hump day, let's get her going. All right, so we're reading from the book, The Mindful Athlete, Secrets to Pure Performance. All right, so I wish I knew this info 30 years ago when I was deeply into my competitive years. But listen, when I showed up to competitions, whether it be dance, boxing, wrestling, martial arts, whatever it is, whenever I showed up with my fingers crossed, hope it was a good day. And whatever turned out, and I never attributed it to how my mindset was. Here's the deal with adding meditation to your game. And now that I'm in business, same thing applies, by the way. This is not just for athletes. This is pure performance in anything you do. Here's what I gained from meditation. Focused and intentional actions. When you meditate, you You focus on the prefrontal cortex, which is the conscious thinking, and it guides everything. If you want to have something manifest in your life, start meditation, start to get focused. Peace. Everybody, what's going on? Rise and shine. All right, so we're talking from the book, The Mindful Athlete, Secrets to Pure Performance. And here's another one that he gave in the book that I wish I knew this so many years ago. Here's what I used to do. Whenever I used to compete, I would always be okay in the beginning, and then when it get to the medal rounds or some round where it mattered, I would choke. You know why? Because I would wander forward, and man, if I won, what if I lose? I was way in the future, predicting my future already, and it would affect my game in the present. Here's what meditation does and mindfulness does. It teaches you to be present. It teaches you to harness everything that you have in the moment and lock it in. Whether you're working out, whether you're running a business, whatever you need to do, just be focused, and that's what it does. But also, what if you're the type who like to wonder back about the losses that you've had, the shame, the guilt? Meditation and mindfulness teaches you to be present, because in the moment you can lock in everything you have, and imagine having laser focus. That's what it does. So incorporate that in your game. Peace. Hey everybody, what's going on? Friday, and it's almost a long weekend. All right, check it out. So we're reading from the book, The Mindful Athlete. All right, I'm going to read from a page from chapter 4. Really, really good stuff. You got to listen to this. Listen to it carefully. It says, I'm constantly amazed at the number of athletes I work with who are exceptionally skilled and highly talented, but who don't play that way because they don't see themselves that way. They don't have a clear sense of purpose or understand how they see themselves create their reality. You hear that? All right, so don't expect the world to come hand you anything until you believe it. You got to first believe it in your mind, and then it comes out there, because 93% of communication is nonverbal. I got to believe in me first before you can believe in me. So mindfulness enables you to tap into those inner powers and that inner strength and believe in yourself. You got to see it first before they believe it. All right? So practice mindfulness. Peace and love. All right, so welcome back. So we looked at the book, The Mindful Athlete. All right, so here's the deal. When we're talking about meditation, a lot of people think they have to go to the mountains somewhere and get rid of their belongings and to study, and they find it really hard. I really find it funny how so many people think just being quiet and going to their space to speak to themselves, to connect with their deeper self, is a difficult process. They think it's some elaborate thing they have to do. All you got to do is be quiet. All you got to do is get your spot that you go to that makes you come alive, whether it be walking at the beach, walking in the woods, whatever you do out back at your backyard. You might have a sacred space. All you do is you go there, you take a journal, you take a book, or whatever you like to do to reconnect, and that's all you do. And you get tapped in, because once you can do this on a regular basis, you'll never lose who you are. You never lose your authenticity, and that's what we're talking about. All right, so that's it. Check out our website, the Center for Healing and Performance.com, JourneyToPersonalGreatness.com. Any way we can help you, I'm here. I'm building a community, and let's drive hard. Share this video. Let's build a community together. People who believe that it is possible to achieve anything you want if you just put focus and intention. All right? Until next time, be relentless about your pursuit for what brings you joy. We call it personal greatness. Peace and love.
Tie your shoelace, don't worry about them haters, send them bouquets, get that dough in a few ways, pack your tears up inside your suitcase, cause it's a long ass road, sometimes it's overbearing, feels like a plane's cargo, or just having dreams of Java mercy, your law goes, I love them shits but I don't wanna